Hello viewers, it's SuperGT here. Welcome to some more gameplay and footage of Forza Horizon 3. So the first thing we're going to have a quick look at is the custom number plate, as you can see, and also the Liberty Walk wide body kit there on the screen. So this extra footage has surfaced, so I'm going to go through and try to pick out anything that I notice. So here we have the menu screen, or one of them at least, and it's looking very similar to what it did in Forza Horizon 2. And also at the top of the screen you can see that this car, the BMW M4, is an A-class car, 800 rated in PI. So that I would imagine is the top of A-class, and we can look later in the video at some other cars in different classes. So we're going to have a quick look in depth at what it looks like inside the auction house, and this is going to be the main screen. So of course you're going to flick down through the cars and to give you a little bit more detail about the car on the right hand side. So one thing I noticed is that it's got a buyout clause or buyout price, so it's kind of like the buy now thing on eBay, so you can just buy the car immediately. So a few more details about the car there. This car, the Bentley Continental GT, an A-class rated car, 795 in PI, which I imagine is the top of A-class. We've got some details about the painters and the tuners on the right hand side. So the painter and the tuner is the same guy there, and this person selling it is someone different. Now a closer look at this detail here. So we have the highest bid, 180,000, and the buyout on the right hand side, which you can immediately buy the car for so that no one else can get it. And this auction will be ending soon. So the one at the top there's 2 days. So I don't know how long the auction can go on for. Maybe a couple of days at most, or a week I would imagine, but that is just me guessing. Another detail you can see here is the classes of the car. So the one at the top there is 654 in B class. The one at the bottom is C class 519. Now that's slightly different compared to Forza 6 because A class topped out at 700 PI. So this one is going to be ever so slightly different. But of course the classes are different anyway in the Horizon games compared to the motorsport games, where you have the S class. The S class is above the normal S class in this game. So you have S1, S2 and S3. So indeed, as you can see at the bottom of the screen there, the Ferrari LaFerrari is an S2 car, 970 on the PI rating. And then you can have some further options to go to the person's storefront. So this is kind of a shop stall, if you like, of all of their designs and tunes. So you can follow this person if you like the way that they make their tunes. So have a closer look here. So at the bottom you just have the campaign stats, how far they are through, that kind of thing. And then just basic details about the amount of work that this person has done. So underneath the guy's gamer tag there, Acid Catfish, we've got Legend Tuner and Legend Painter, both 5-star ratings. So I'm guessing that that is an accumulation of the ratings that people have given this guy on his tunes and his designs. And then depending on how many ratings he gets, those ratings will improve for him. So the 4 main things on the storefront: designs, tunes, vinyls and photos. So it's quite cool that you can do vinyls, so you can share just a certain part of a design. So you should be able to just make one, let's say a logo, and then share that between multiple cars, which will make it very good to make a custom design over many cars in the game. So that's a quick look at the storefront and the auction house. So we're going to have a quick look at the map in just a moment. So that is the Lamborghini Centenario, the cover car in the game, showing off the nice weather effects there in a time lapse. So here we go, Byron Bay there, of course a real place in Australia, in New South Wales. Now we're going to pan through very slowly. We have the rainforest there, which has featured heavily in the gameplay we've been provided with so far. The 12 Apostles there, very famous place in Australia. Moving on to Surfers Paradise, one of the biggest cities, or it looks like the biggest city in the game, and that is going to be a very important place in the game, I would imagine. There are so many events here. I'd imagine this isn't even all of them either. And we scroll across to the east to the Great Outback. Now one thing I notice here is that there appears to be an airport. Actually it is an airport, Redstone Airport it's called. So don't you worry about the drag racing in the game. It looks like there's very much a place for that in that airport in the Outback. And as we scroll back down to the southeast once again towards the rainforest, I'm not quite sure how far the map extends to the bottom left there. The game, or this footage doesn't quite show that, so we don't know exactly how big this is, but we do know that it is 2 times the size of Forza Horizon 2, which was pretty big in itself. So going back to some quick gameplay of the Lamborghini Centenario, this crazy looking car. So go into event here and go into a championship event. Now these are the available championships, so you've got a blueprint thing on the left hand side there. This car is an S2 rated car, 952 PI. So this car is available for this Hypercars Byron Bay Tour event, 4 events within there. Ford versus Holden, so obviously Holden, a very big manufacturer in Australia. Good to see them making an appearance. And then at the end here we have some more events. The Sports Utility Hero, so the game is split up into certain types of cars, as it has been in many Forza games before. And again, another nice look at the Lamborghini Centenario, a beautiful car, and it does deserve to be on the cover. So that is just another quick look at Forza Horizon 3. Let me know your thoughts on the game. I will be getting the Ultimate Edition of the game when it comes out on September the 23rd. Get yourself subscribed to the channel if you want to see plenty more content on Forza Horizon 3, and hope to see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching this one, guys. Goodbye.